Hi, and welcome. In this video, we'll walk through the most common pressurization issues with your Denali all-in-one cold plunge, including what causes them and how to fix them safely at home. Pressurization simply means the system is building and maintaining proper water flow so the heating and cooling components can operate correctly. When the system is not fully pressurized, you may notice weak circulation, inconsistent flow, or error messages. The heating and cooling system will not operate until the circulation system is fully pressurized. The airlock valve is located on top of the filter canister inside the filter compartment. One of the most common causes of pressurization concerns is trapped air within the circulation system. After initial setup, draining and refilling the tub, or changing the filter, the system must be repressurized before normal operation can resume. Before powering on the unit, slowly loosen the airlock knob located on top of the filter canister lid. With the valve open, power on the plunge and allow the circulation system to begin pushing trapped air out of the plumbing. After a few moments, water will begin sputtering or spraying from the valve. This is completely normal during the pressurization process. Once water begins consistently spraying from the valve, tighten the airlock knob. After closing the valve, allow the system several minutes to fully stabilize and build normal circulation. While the system is running, verify that it is set to normal mode, as the plunge may automatically switch to eco mode after being powered off and back on. When eco mode is enabled, heating and cooling will only operate during the scheduled times configured in the system settings. If the system was recently serviced or the filter was replaced, allowing the plunge several minutes to fully repressurize will often resolve the issue. If circulation has not returned after several minutes, try reopening the airlock valve to release any remaining trapped air, then retighten the valve and allow the system additional time to stabilize. Next, inspect the filter canister assembly. If the housing is not sealing properly, the system may pull in air and struggle to build pressure. Pay close attention to the O-rings. If the O-rings are twisted, pinched, stretched, cracked, or improperly seated, air can enter the system and prevent proper pressurization. Inspect both O-rings within the filter assembly, including the lid O-ring and the airlock valve O-ring. Make sure both O-rings are clean, free from damage, and properly seated in their grooves before reassembly. If either O-ring appears cracked, stretched, flattened, damaged, or is missing entirely, it should be replaced. A dirty or clogged filter can also restrict circulation and prevent the system from pressurizing correctly. Filters should be cleaned regularly and replaced approximately once per year, depending on usage and water conditions. If the filter is heavily clogged, deteriorated, or no longer cleaning effectively, it should be replaced immediately. Many owners choose to keep a spare filter on hand. This allows one filter to be cleaned and dried while the other remains in use, helping prevent unnecessary downtime. Replacement filters are available at redwoodoutdoors.com. After inspecting the filter and O-rings, reinstall the filter cartridge and canister lid. Press the lid firmly into place, ensuring it is fully seated and secure. Once the lid is installed, secure the casing lock and ensure the locking tab is fully engaged in the corresponding slot. When reinstalling the lid, leave the airlock valve open. This allows trapped air to escape and can help prevent additional air from entering the system during reassembly. A properly assembled filter housing helps maintain an airtight seal and allows the circulation system to build pressure correctly. Anytime the filter is removed, cleaned, or replaced, the system should be repressurized again before normal operation resumes. Before turning the plunge back on, loosen the airlock knob. Allow the system to push trapped air out until water begins spraying steadily from the valve. Once consistent water flow is present, tighten the valve and allow the system several minutes to stabilize. If normal circulation does not return immediately, try opening the airlock valve again to release any remaining trapped air before tightening it once more. In most cases, normal circulation and operation should return once trapped air has been removed from the system. If you're still experiencing an ER03 error after following the standard pressurization procedure, this advanced priming method may help remove trapped air from the circulation system. Begin filling the plunge normally until the water level reaches approximately 4 to 5 inches deep. Next, place the hose directly into the filter well and continue filling until the water level inside the filter compartment rises near the top. Switch between filling the filter well and the plunge basin. This allows water to enter the circulation system through a more direct path and may help remove trapped air from the plumbing and chiller. Continue this process until the water level inside the filter well no longer drops. Once the filter well remains full, continue filling the plunge until the water level is above the minimum operating level. Open the airlock valve and confirm the canister lid is fully seated. Secure the casing lock and verify that the locking tab is fully engaged. Turn on the plunge and allow the system 5 to 10 minutes to begin priming. During priming, you should hear the circulation pump operating and notice air escaping from the airlock valve. You may also feel air being pushed out of the valve by placing your hand near the opening. This indicates that trapped air is being removed from the circulation system. Once water begins flowing steadily from the valve, tighten the airlock valve. When properly primed, you may initially notice small air bubbles inside the tub. Water circulation should gradually increase as pressure builds. If water movement does not begin, reopen the airlock valve to release additional trapped air, then close it again and allow the system several more minutes to stabilize. If you notice the valve pulling air inward rather than pushing air out, turn the plunge off. When additional air is being introduced into the plumbing rather than removed, this can make priming more difficult and may prevent the circulation system from building pressure. Verify that the canister lid is fully seated and the locking tab is completely engaged before attempting to prime the system again. If you've allowed enough time for pressurization, completed the advanced priming procedure, confirmed the plunge is in normal mode, confirmed the filter is clean, inspected the O-rings, and verified there are no leaks, but the issue still continues, our support team is here to help. When reaching out, please include your product's serial number along with photos or videos of the issue whenever possible. This helps our team diagnose the problem more quickly and accurately. Thanks for watching. Routine, maintenance, and proper startup procedures go a long way in keeping your Denali all-in-one running smoothly. Be sure to check out our other support videos for additional troubleshooting and maintenance tips.